From the January 6th U.S. Capitol riot, 34-year-old Isaac Yoder was seen on camera in the Capitol dressed as George Washington. The cause of death for 49-year-old Dr. John Forsyth of Cassville was an apparent gunshot wound. His body found Tuesday afternoon in Beaver Lake. Your news is service of Freeman Health System, the most experienced team in our area for maternal child care. And it's the same distance from Monette to Joplin as it is to Springfield. So go to freemanhealth.com/maternity. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
Slight chance of rain and thunderstorms, highs in the mid-80s. We'll see clear skies, mid-60s tonight. Sunshine again tomorrow morning, a chance of storms in the afternoon, mid-80s. And then Saturday's going to be basically the same. A chance of rain and storms, highs in the mid-80s.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar's not showing anything over the 4 states.
65 in Neosho, 68 in Pittsburgh, 68 in Joplin. To get signed up for severe weather alerts, head to the KIX app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge. Today we're featuring Zaid from Baxter Springs.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, and indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Zaid. And if you'd like your kids or your class group, whomever, to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, just go to KIX1025.com, go to the Morning KIX page, and click on the button to find out how to upload your audio.
Or if it's easier, you can just call us and we can record them at 623-1025.
Here's Cody Johnson
On the 4 states' #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Every day now. Every day. I don't know what we're doing.
4-day work week.
We need to go over that. I can never remember. I get so focused, I think, on this others.
Mm-hmm. What? Yeah? BFO. Mm-hmm. Oh, Restream's access to your Facebook account will expire soon. You'll need to reconnect, it says.
Oh, so apparently we have to do that on an ongoing basis. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Morning, Floyd. Good morning, Sarah. Sorry about that, Floyd. I'm getting the story up for you right now.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do it either.
All right, there you go. I love that show. As a kid, I thought it was like awesome. Zach was a babe, you know. I don't know what that is. In emergency or an emergency?
Emergency.
Oh. I don't know that one either.
Okay. We should be good to go on that. Morning, everybody!
Did you guys hear Randy's meltdown earlier?
Should we save that?
Oh, you bet.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know. As we get closer to the weekend, things can occur. That's all I can say.
Is that how you're going to...
Well, we were talking about Zach Bryan.
Uh-huh.
What an idiot he is. Wasn't that what we were saying?
He's given away really, really nice acoustic guitars at pretty much every show.
Freaking Gibson J45 at most of his shows. What the heck? So, anyway, let me go to the... I've got the break here. Today is the 1st?
Yes.
Let's go to 6:17. This is so nice to be able to dial right into the break. That was just 2 minutes. Felt like we went on a lot longer than that, didn't it? Okay, here's what happened earlier. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country morning. KIX 621, Zach Bryan. You know, interestingly enough, we were talking about him throwing the lady out that grabbed the guitar.
Right.
He usually gives away a $3,000 Gibson J45 at his shows.
Like at every single show?
Most of them, yeah. And I guess this lady thought, that one's going to be mine. But it turned out it was his. So I may start going to Zach Bryan shows. I mean, a $3,000 Gibson. What the heck, Zach? Give them some little yard sale knockoff. They don't know what they're getting. I would appreciate a Gibson J40. Why can't I have a Gibson J40?
Where's the little violin when I need to play you a song, Randy?
Yeah, we need that, don't we? Where's the little violin?
Do you have the little violin right
Yes,
there?
I do.
There
I
it is.
do
Okay,
have it.
put it on your shoulder. Here we go.
Why can't I have the Gibson J45? I don't ask for much, you know. All I want is for it to be sunny and warm all the time and to have a new house and a new truck and to live on the beach in Mexico and a Gibson J45. Is that so much?
And the boat. Don't forget the boat.
Oh, they on the boat. Don't forget the boat. I need a boat, too. If you're not awake enough to deal with
Okay, so anyway, that
Yeah.
was the extent of it pretty much.
Okay, he's totally jealous because he wants to be given one.
Why
of
am
these
I?
guitars.
What? They don't appreciate it. I appreciate
You're
it.
assuming they might appreciate it
They
a lot.
would not. Not like I would.
You don't know their lives.
I would appreciate it.
Oh.
I would be like, wow.
Just like that? Wow.
Just like that. Wow, look at this J45 Gibson $3,000 guitar in my hands right now that is mine that he gave to me, and it's mine now. It's mine.
It's mine.
I would appreciate it. See, just like that, all over the face of it.
Oh, wait a second.
I'm gonna say-
Morning, Jimmy. Dorinda says, how's your belly this morning? Surprisingly okay.
You feel a little mucky yesterday
I was a little
at
lucky yesterday. Oh, yeah.
At
Oh, yeah.
lunchtime, I was too, and I'm like, we didn't need enough of that to justify that, did we? Maybe it was just still the thought of it.
The
was
thought
with
of it,
us.
yeah.
So
The smell was like burned into my nose for a long
I took
time.
that stuff to the break room, and nobody got into it.
How rude. Provide free food and they didn't want any of it?
There are people in this world. These were I really, for the first time, feel bad for those children in third world countries that my mother used to talk about when I wouldn't eat, the asparagus she put in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
That's because this is what they were eating, those poor people. They could have had my asparagus or my Brussels sprouts all that time. I'm like, they really do need it, though. I mean, you realize how badly they need it when you have to eat some of their crap. They really do.
Some people like it. It still makes me laugh that the cashier was raving about that
The
eel.
eel. She goes, oh, I love it. It's so good. It's really sweet. Did you taste sweet? I didn't taste
I couldn't taste it at all.
Oh, that's
The-
right. You
the
didn't
gluten.
taste it. I didn't taste sweet. I tasted more of the M&M. It was gross.
Oh my gosh, I just had a flashback to the mudfish. Oh my gosh, my stomach is like, no, don't you dare.
Yeah, I think you ended up with the worst yesterday.
I think I did too. Morning, Dustin.
I want to hear this.
Sick. Hold on, break.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7-Eleven.
Sunshine with a slight chance of rain and storms, highs in the mid-80s. It's 68 in Joplin.
Today is Thursday. I know.
Oh, it
by
does
now,
not feel like Thursday.
you should be so screwed up in your weekdays that you're just kind of floating along, waiting until the weekend gets here to reestablish things,
Here's
right?
the deal. I love the 4-day work weeks, except I have no idea what day it is. I'm
No
so
point of
off the
reference.
entire week long.
Was yesterday Tuesday? No, it was Wednesday because we did. When's the garbage run? I don't know. I can't figure
Where
it out.
am I?
We'll celebrate the 4-day work week in just 9 minutes.
Here's Dirk Bentley.
On KIX 102.5. So you need to listen to this.
Yes, okay.
We're not going
I'm
to
listening.
Be able to use it at all, but oh, yeah, maybe not. That was hilarious.
Oh,
but
that was funny.
it was, but it ain't happening. Now
Mm-mm.
I have this one for us.
Good morning, Linda.
I love it.
I love it.
Can't be with your dad this Father's Day? Well, move over, Siri, and put Daddy on your phone. Daddy, can you give me directions to the mall? How old are you? You want me to hold your hand too,
Heh.
I think we probably got way more than we can get than we can use.
Better than not enough, I'd
Father's
say.
Day too. I think I even found the stuff I figured I would have to download from my
Mm-hmm.
backup. Father's Day montage. Greatest dad in the world.
If you don't stop crying, he'll give you something to cry about.
Mm-hmm.
When he puts together a toy, he doesn't need the directions or all of the parts. And if you don't stop teasing your sister, he'll turn this car around. Don't tempt him. He'll turn this car right around, mister. He is the greatest dad in the world. I may not always drink beer, but when I do, I want you to get off your butt and get it for me.
Okay.
That was good.
Yeah, we'll save that. Some of these we just ought to put into. I have them at home on a folder.
Yeah.
We ought to have one here because we know we're going to be using it.
Yeah.
Father's Day countdown.
Get ready to show your dad how much he's loved with today's Father's Day countdown. All right, already. It's that. Only one day left till Father's Day.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Already. These are just drops. Mr. TV commercial father.
Mm.
I think we're good. We've been kind of trying to plan out the rest of the month. Oh yeah, this is Morgan Freeman apologizing for Father's Day. We need that. I've got that on the calendar.
For
I think Thursday or Friday. So
Friday.
yeah. Day reminders with mom.
This is a Father's Day reminder with Mom.
The best present you could give your father is to let him do his dad jokes. Say something like,
Today is Thomas Crapper Day. That's January 27th. Why won't we have that on the calendar?
Thomas Crapper Day?
Yes.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh
What's
my-
Thomas Crapper Day.
Look it up. Look up Thomas Crapper.
Crapper like toilet?
He invented the toilet. And it was stolen by French inventor Jean de Toilette, which is why we call it the toilet instead of the crapper. This is all true. The greatest history ever.
His notability with regard to toilets has often been overstated.
Well, it's because his legacy was stolen.
There was a fictional biography written by a satirist?
Satirist, yeah. Satirist.
Satirist?
Saturnalian.
Alexander Cumming was granted the first patent for a toilet.
Well, whatever. Toilet means cloth, right?
Toilette?
Toilet. Toil. How do you say cloth in French?
Toilette?
Toilette.
Mm-hmm.
This says T-O-I-L-E,
T-Y-L-E?
which translates to cloth. The word toilette comes from the word toile.
Oh,
means
it's like
dressing
a
room.
canvas, linen.
It's a Middle French word, which means not Old French, but medieval French, right?
Mhm.
Late medieval.
Mhm.
Oh, wait. The more you know. Okay.
Yeah, but toilette also means a small piece of cloth.
It doesn't mean dressing room.
No, it's the diminutive form of the toilet.
Toilet means dressing room.
No, toilet is cloth.
How do you say dressing room?
I don't know what dressing room is. What is dressing room?
This one.
Vestiaire.
Vestiaire. You know, the French sound the way they do because all of them are secretly trying to swallow their own tongue so that they don't have to talk that way.
I love the French language. I think it's very interesting.
My sister speaks it, so the two of you have that
Really?
in common.
What?
She took it in college. I don't know
That's
if she remembers
awesome.
anymore. She didn't get to use it a lot. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX 718.
Sunshine with a slight chance of rain and storms. Highs in the mid 80s. It's 68 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast, tell you what it's going to be like for the weekend, which is not tomorrow, but it's the day after tomorrow, even though it actually feels like it should be the day after tomorrow.
Wait, so today's not Wednesday.
No.
Today is
Thursday.
Thursday.
Me too. Let's stop and get a drink.
I think I'm going to need one. I am so confused.
So here's the thing about the whole 4-day thing. You know, coming off of Memorial Day, Labor Day, whatever other day it is that you get a 4-day work week on. They're great in theory. The reason it's not great in principle is because it's so disruptive to our normal circadian rhythms.
Right. So at this point, we're all just confused.
So what we need is to do it all the time so that it's the norm.
That is the best idea ever.
Isn't it? Because a 4-day work week would be ideal. I've got to start looking at those intros. I don't know what happened to the EQ on this or the bit rate. It sounds awful. I don't think I aim to do it on purpose, but it sounds that bad at the one I have at home. And I'm like, why does it
I
sound?
don't think it sounds awful.
Sounds like the Beatles. Like maybe I was trying to match their
I think
EQ.
you're.
It did. It failed. It's in stereo. Oh, they're not even hearing it. Sorry, guys. You didn't trust me. You didn't miss nothing. Hi there, Morning KIX. Hey, Dustin, what's
how you
going
doing?
on?
Did you know today's Thursday? It's not Wednesday.
It's not
or
Wednesday,
Friday.
Dustin, or Friday. Yeah, it's Thursday. Yeah.
Dustin knew it. Dustin wasn't thrown off.
Nope, he knew.
What can we do for you today?
Darth.
We're not switching it back to George today.
Oh, nope, he had enough of that crap.
All right, Dustin, we'll see what we can do for you. You have a great day, okay?
Out your door.
Out the door. Oh, Dorinda, I am so sorry.
Where is my...
She says they found her father-in-law dead in his house last night. Oh, my gosh, Dorinda.
What? What happened?
Yeah. Do they have any idea?
I mean, natural causes? What?
Morning, Carol. Good morning, Jimmy Lee. Morning, Megan. Morning, Melissa.
Dorinda! She just... Oh, think a heart attack. Okay, thank you. Morning, Melissa. Ignoring us. Man, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, to be where you are, Floyd.
Just existing.
Yeah, just floating along on a sea of tranquility.
Do the eye doctor people always send you confirmations before your appointment? I have an appointment today and I haven't gotten anything from them.
And you did last time?
Mm-hmm. Last time I got a call and a text.
You might want to call and check and make sure before you waste the time. I thought I had one today. No, mine's not until the 15th.
Okay.
So I'm going to make these, which interestingly enough, I'm on stage playing last night where I went on stage. My contact began to roll up on top of my eyeball.
Again?
And it did. Yeah, it got stuck up there and, trying to battle through this. And I'm thinking, it was a few minutes before I had to go back up. And I finally got it to fall out into my hand and put it back in and everything in time to go back.
What is going on?
Didn't give me any trouble. It just got dried out.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have any re-wetting drops with me. Really made me feel janky this morning.
The coffee?
Yeah, I think surely it wasn't the coffee. Coffee loves me. It would not do that to me, but I want to have some more.
As we brought
Probably
back
not
up the stupid food from yesterday, and now my stomach is like,
Brought it back up.
nah.
Literally brought it back up.
Literally brought it back up.
It was so, guys, I can't stress to you how much worse than cat food all of that was.
Which is insane to me. Cat food is for cats.
What's the other worst thing that we've eaten? Cat food,
You did green bean casserole.
green bean casserole. This was worse than that, I'm afraid.
Moldy carrot cake.
Moldy carrot cake. This was worse than moldy carrot cake. At least moldy carrot cake had some good taste in it, in addition to the bad taste.
Oh, we did milk and 7-Up.
Yeah, this was worse.
Way worse than all of it.
The bad tastes, all of them could not compare.
And
to
people
this
willingly buy this and eat it.
and consider it amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how we can be made that differently.
I don't know. Oh my gosh! Every time I think of the mudfish, though, oh my gosh, it was so bad.
I'm glad that's behind us.
He was a hermit. My brother-in-law went to check on him and found him. He thinks he'd been dead for 2 days. Oh wow.
Well, I mean, if there's something to take from all this, be glad that it was this earlier in the summer. One of my best friends when we were about 16, I think 16, because we drove over. He hadn't heard from his dad in a while, and we drove over to his dad's house. His dad used to coach us in baseball. And so the two of us drove over to his house, and when we walk in, we see his foot laying there. He had committed suicide, and he had been there a while. We thought there was some food that had gone bad or something, but a while,
Yeah.
like over a week. It was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not something any 16-year-old needs to see or
Not at all.
experience, but
Morning, Kathy.
so what are we up for this weekend, awards-wise?
We are up for
It's
our
stupid.
commercial.
Our commercial. Our video commercial, our TV commercial, the one that you see when you go to the Morning KIX page, is up for an award.
Let me check.
Written, produced, and starred in by us.
Oh, and then KIX also got the corporate award for community service for Zimmer Cares.
Zimmer Cares, which is our Would You Rather Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm. And then
Would You Rather Wednesday is up for an award. Huh? What do you think of that?
and then it's Zimmer Cares as a whole.
Oh, okay. My mistake.
Yeah.
My mistake. We did Would You Rather Wednesday, I thought.
No, we didn't submit it for anything because
Did we
we couldn't
not?
figure out how to do it. Yeah,
I thought it was part of that.
they
we
might
did.
have included it in that.
I thought we did, and that was the production value piece we put in it. I may be wrong.
And then KIX is also up for commercial announcement single entry for Anderson Car and Tractor, Three Little Pigs.
Okay. Those are the three we're up for. What didn't get nominated was our website, our podcast, or the morning show. So take that as you will.
I don't even remember some of these spots.
Fonts, spots.
Spots.
So I had a guy from another radio station this last weekend stop me. He said, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know the other day I was looking for a USB stick." And
I haven't seen that.
Really?
Yeah, where's it at?
On Facebook. Or I don't know where it is. Like locally. I know it's on there. Probably is on the drive.
I'm going to have to scroll for 10 years on this.
Well, you could go over to the photos, go to albums, and then click videos. What?
I'm just scrolling through the videos tab.
Do it.
What?
No, Jim. No.
Hurt my throat doing that one.
Okay, you look there. I'm going to go do
Oh, it'd probably be way faster. It was on Twitter.
No, I'm going to
Oh.
go get the story on Twitter
Oh.
from our own No You Didn't News, which I'm going to do. Dang it. I need to start doing that as a description on the picture because you can't edit it after the fact.
What is my hair doing in this picture?
That's what I want to know.
No, you don't. It looks really cute here, but here it looks like it's just kind of existing on my head.
We're near a
What is my hair doing in that? Oh, dear. Oh, it's cute there, though. Aw, back when we used to do thumbnails.
Oh, that's when we made it. We can get rid of that.
Come on, Facebook. My hair is cute there. How did I do that?
Yeah, really. Why did you stop doing it?
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay. It'll be under NBA entries. Nope. 2021.
Some of these thumbnails are hilarious.
Yep. Okay, so if you'll go to our Morning Kicks folder, there's a shortcut to NBA entries in there. If you'll go to 2020, it's in there, along with all the other entries from that year, including the one where I quit, I guess. Why did I quit? We'll have to go listen to some of these. I don't remember.
In Morning Kicks?
In Morning Kicks, there is a shortcut to NBA entries. Kicks NBA entries.
Got 10 seconds here.
What are we doing at 35? Jeff Bezos.
Mhm.
Kicks 102.5, the four states #1 for country. Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen.
You know, I think Jeff Bezos has got his hands in a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
these days.
Amazon is now offering funerals. We will tell you how in just 5 minutes.
That's right after Chris Stapleton.
On Kicks 102.5.
Hey, Randy, don't forget to take this song out.
Song, dang it.
Okay.
I've got to get that ready. So if you want to go look for that.
What am I looking for? Oh. I am. I'm also want to find the story, though, real quick for this.
That's what I'm doing. Expensive coffins. No. Oh, we set it up wrong. It's not Amazon. They're going to because people don't want to spend a lot on funerals.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Is my sound off for them? So I can watch this?
Yep. Okay, hold on just a second, guys. We're getting this story ready.
Morning, Romelda. Morning, Travis.
59% overall, 5,800. Gosh dang it. Stupid. Okay. Open it up. Ready to go. I've even done a setup for the bit.
Beautiful.
Part of a setup, not the entire setup. So that one, though, seriously?
It was fun.
Yeah, but come on. I mean, it's obvious that that's not the real voice, I thought, didn't you?
Yeah.
So
It's fun. It's catchy.
you have to listen to some of the other stuff that won.
Oh, man. There was one year I entered for personality for KB's, and the woman who won hosted a polka show. And literally, her whole air check was her saying, "You're listening to da-da polka on da-da-da-da-da."
So you're
Every single break. I was like, what the heck? There's no personality in the personality air check winners.
so you realize
check.
why I think there's such a waste of
Mhm.
time and money and
Yeah.
effort, and I hate them. I think there's way better uses for our time, energy, and money than
Yeah.
state awards. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX 736.
Sunshine with a slight chance of rain and storms, highs in the mid-80s. It's 68 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in just 25 minutes. Also, we're going to be talking about what was the TV show you did not get into until after it had wrapped up and was over with and done with.
Yeah, Breaking Bad is the one for me. It had been off the air for years before I finally started to watch it.
So this is kind of interesting. My wife, for the first time ever, she and I are going back. I'm going back and watching old episodes of Moonlighting, the show Moonlighting with Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd
Is
from
that,
out of
is
the
that
80s.
80s or 90s?
80s. So she had never seen them before, and I haven't seen them since, back when they were first on television, because they're not shown anywhere. You have to find them on YouTube. We find them on YouTube. Somebody has put them on a playlist and are going back and rewatching all those shows, and they're so awesome.
So tell us the show that you got into long after it was off the air by calling or texting 623-1025.
So this is kind of interesting if you're planning your funeral, and who isn't today? 7 in 10 Americans, they say, would rather be buried in a cardboard box than have their family overspend on a funeral.
Yeah, millennials, in fact, are 61% more likely than baby boomers to have given moderate thought to what their own memorial service would be like.
So regardless of the age, 1 in 4 have already given their own funeral a great deal of thought, planned something out.
Maybe that's why 59% of all respondents want to actively have a part in planning their own funeral service, and 11% say that they've actually already started.
That's because it could cost like $5,810. That's the average cost of a funeral.
Which is crazy. The casket in and of itself is $2,700? It's so expensive.
It's almost half of the total cost there.
Well, it's actually such a lucrative industry that Amazon is even looking at getting into the death business.
Oh, yeah, you better believe they are. And Jeff Bezos has got an announcement about his plans. Listen.
I am Jeff Bezos. A new survey claims that people prefer to be buried in cardboard boxes because they can't afford an ivory tomb like me. Yeah. And so I'm introducing Amazon Funerals.
Sure he
Get
is.
buried in an Amazon box. I have lots of boxes. I'll bury you like a pet hamster and ship you to the afterworld in 2 to 3 days. Just throw your frickin' bones in the cardboard box. And when your lifeless body is in the package, we'll switch the iconic smiley symbol on the box to a frowny one, okay? Out of respect. I may be evil, but I don't tolerate insolence against the deceased. Unless, of course, the deceased is Elon Musk. Though I do recommend getting a doorbell camera so porch pirates don't steal your Uncle Larry. Oh, by the way, you can buy a Ring doorbell on Amazon!
Okay. I forgot. I thought, Thursday, we don't need that.
There was no Monday.
Yep. Another thing we need to do is EAS skimmers for these. I need to get the Tennessee.
Did you do the concert calendar promo?
No.
yesterday?
The reason I didn't was because I realized that the Silver Dollar City promotion is not going to be starting till the 19th, and I
Oh.
thought,
Yeah.
I may write them up today. Probably not since I'm voice trekking today. Probably be next week before I get those done. I don't really feel a big need to do anything with the calendar because there was never a production order, never a PRF, never anything done, never, hey, could you do? I just kind of feel out of the goodness of my heart and out of, good service that I ought to over deliver that.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be a good opportunity to do that.
Sure.
But I'm not under any obligation.
Yeah. Travis says, mine is Gilmore Girls. I love that show. Mine too. I watched that one back in 2020 for the first time ever, and it is one of my favorites now. Sheila says, Full House. Have you seen the newer seasons, Fuller House? I've seen the older ones. I haven't seen the new ones yet.
I don't. So let's get that ready.
How far have you gotten, Travis?
4 inches.
No. And you guys can call and tell us. This is a new topic, so
yeah,
we need
we
the
do
phone
need
calls.
your phone calls for these. Okay, so help is appreciated.
Six 623-1025.
That's the number.
That is the number to
That's
call
the
us.
number you can call. We did 4 different entries, 4 or 5 entries that year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we used all of those or not. Mystery can? Mystery can? I don't remember these.
I think Gilmore Girls is super catchy. Like, Lorelai is such an awesome character. And if you know any of where the show goes, like, I love watching the build-up and things. It's great.
We all
Do you?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, we don't have that anywhere in here. Oh, boy. So, Bruce Springsteen fell down on stage. Apparently, he was born to run, but grown to stumble. This can be very dangerous falling on stage. I mean, people don't realize how high, for one thing, a stage is. I mean, you're talking sometimes 10 to 15 feet.
Yeah.
When you're not paying attention, I fell like off the one at Buffalo Run Casino that one time, and I just knew that this was going to be horrendous. I was going to need an ambulance and a stretcher and everything. Luckily, I didn't, but it bruised my whole side. I rolled out of it, Speaking of, look at the mustard yellow color on my wrist from that hematoma. But rolled out of it, but lucky I didn't brain myself. I guess he turned and walked back up some stairs, back up to the stage, missed the top step, and went down, spinning over onto his back. And he laid there a moment, and he's 73 years old.
Yikes.
I saw Travis Tritt at Country Fever one year out in Pryor, Oklahoma, right as the opening number is starting. The band's playing, and he comes out from behind, walking right down the center, and there is a step that comes down 3 steps.
Mm-hmm.
He misses the last one. He tripped and fell on his guitar, snapped the neck, got up, took it off, threw it on the floor and went right on.
Oh my gosh.
Very few people saw it, I think, in the audience or even realized what was happening.
That's scary.
Yeah.
My husband said I'm going to cry a lot. Probably. That show will definitely get me in my feels. You should call and tell us. 623-1025. You too, Sheila.
This is a weird little survey.
What?
Trojan, makers of
Like
family
Trojan?
yeah, prophylactics, revealed that 80% of men had showed up to a funeral with a condom on hand, just in case.
On their hand.
No. Two hand. Just in case what?
Are you hoping? No. No.
Said 2,000 adults aged 18 to 35 took part in the survey. Said 4 out of 5 men had brought a condom to a funeral.
Is it just because it was already in their wallet?
Guess the dead guy's not the only stiff in the room.
Oh.
I didn't know funerals made women feel amorous.
No. We're getting a phone call.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Hello, Randy.
Hello. All right, you got a TV show for us?
Yeah, you told me to call.
Okay, well, tell us what the TV show is.
Full House.
Full House.
Full House. So when did you finally start watching Full House?
Probably was like 8 or 9.
So was it?
And I rewatched it probably in my late 30s, a couple years ago. Found it on Netflix.
And did that make you want to go watch Fuller House after that?
Yes, I did.
And was it as good as the original Full House?
I don't think it is because it's missing Michelle and how she goes, how rude. No, that was Stephanie.
Or she says, "See you later, dude."
Yeah, dude, that's it.
Say that for me one time. Say, "See you later, dude."
See you later, dude.
Yeah, that whole show was made up by that one line.
It was
I can
iconic.
believe that, actually.
I think so.
There we go. Perfect.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Who was that?
But hold on. Okay.
She covered it up.
Okay.
Probably was like 8 or 9. And then I rewatched it probably in my late 30s. Full House. Start watching Full House.
So I'm going to fix it to where. You got a TV show for us? Well, tell us what the TV show is. I'm going to fix it, Sheila, to where.
Full House.
Full House. Full House. So when did you finally start watching? So when did you finally? So when did you finally?
Full House.
Full House.
Full House. So when did you finally start watching Full House? Probably in my late 30s.
See?
Mm-hmm.
And she'll say,
A couple years ago. Found it on Netflix.
in fact, we'll just do a couple years ago.
Do you have this
Couple years
stuff
ago.
ready for this next break, Morgan Freeman? Okay.
And did that make you want to go watch? Did that make you want to go watch Fuller House after that?
Yes, I did.
And was it as good as the original Full? I want you to do that line.
And was it as good as the original Full House?
I don't think it is because it's missing Michelle and how she goes,
See you later, dude.
see you later, dude.
Yeah, there it is. And voila, she has finished. Full House TV show. Full House.
Yahoo! $25 seconds.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They magically reproduced.
4 seconds.
5 seconds.
No, 2
84 seconds.
1.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 749.
Sunshine with a slight chance of rain and storms this afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s. It's 68 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in just 11 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to know what TV show did you not get into until it was long over?
Years afterward. I'm thinking Andy Griffith for me.
You never watched Andy Griffith growing up?
I had never watched it. King of Queens was one I was a huge fan of years after it was over. Still, every so often, we'll go back and rewatch the entire season of that show.
Yeah, we've been talking about this on Facebook Live, and some folks have said Gilmore Girls is on the list. We had another vote for Full House. So there's a lot of shows out there that folks do not watch until they're like, oh, it's off the air. I'm going to go binge it on like Netflix or something.
Maybe weren't even aware of it until after it was all over with. So tell us yours, 623-1025.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
Because, I mean, let's be honest. We're so mixed up in our week right now, but it being the 4-day work week. We were talking about this earlier, how screwed up everything is. There's things that we do in our work schedule that is all messed up. We almost missed the podcast yesterday. We didn't.
It's up there.
But we almost did because we thought it was Tuesday and that today would have been Wednesday.
And today feels like a Wednesday. It doesn't feel like a Thursday. The short week is just completely throwing me off.
Somebody ought to apologize for this.
Well, the work week's not going to.
Yeah, but luckily we've got Mr. Morgan Freeman to do it for it.
Hello, I am your short work week. I'd like to sincerely apologize that your job expects you to do the same amount of work as a normal week. You'd think 4 days would be great, but corporate America still finds a way to crush your soul. You tried to get ahead last Friday, but there was no stopping the tsunami of emails flooding your inbox. Monday, you were off, but now your whole week is off. Oh, I'm also sorry that you'll never be able to retire. Apologetically yours, your short work week.
Technically, we don't have to leave these on. I keep doing that. We don't need to do that anymore for any endorsement.
Oh, because of Futuri?
Futuri, and because they record the entire stinking hour. That is not needed at all. I keep forgetting that.
Mm-hmm.
Old habits. Yeah, with Futuri, it just does it. So.
Mm-hmm. Have a good one, Romelda.
Does it. Does it.
Okay. We got it.
Does it.
Point me. Randy. So today is my kiddo's first day of summer school. And Randy, we never got any information about anything. I don't know if it's just assumed that we're just supposed to know what to do.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? It's always been that way. This is a summer school tradition in schools all across America. We do not tell you when it starts, when it ends, what's going to happen, how long the day is going to be, or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because the teachers are just phoning it in for this kind of event, which I really feel they are, and I don't blame them.
I have no idea. My kids were like, well, where do we go? I don't know. Who are our teachers? I don't know.
What are we going to be doing?
I have no idea.
Whatever they decide.
We're going to shove you out the door and
that's pretty much it.
Go have fun, I guess. I'll pick you up at some point.
There's no syllabus. There's no curriculum. There's nothing. Summer school.
Oh, no. No, this is so different from summer school when I was a kid was where the bad kids
work.
Went. It was extra work. If you failed a class or something.
If you had to go to summer school, that's exactly right. If you had to go to summer school, it was because you had messed up on your grades and you could just barely squeak by. If you passed summer school, then you could go to the next grade. Exactly right. But now, no, and my kids the same way. They get to go on outings and field trips, go to the park. They even go swimming one day. They went to the movies. And I'm like, what the heck is this?
Yep.
What the heck?
I know.
Something we can relate on. You're an old person, too.
Oh, man. I don't even know where I'm supposed to pick them up from.
No. How do they get home? What do they do? Is the bus going to run? What time will it run? Well, we don't know.
So we'll see.
So we have got for tomorrow to do the short week song.
No, we've already done the short week song.
Oh, that's
It
right.
does.
Okay, so we're done for tomorrow. What we need to do is Monday's song, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with an implant.
Yes.
We might as well go ahead and do. We don't have anything on for Tuesday.
Nothing? Yeah, we do. We have got 2 things.
Yeah, but not song wise.
Not song-wise, no.
Let me see if there is something. What's the screenshot of? Oh, why is that in there?
What's up?
I'm just cleaning out some stuff. I had downloaded some stuff that shouldn't be in our prod stuff folder.
Mm.
A lot of Father's Day stuff. We do have Jeff Bezos Academy.
Jeff Bezos Academy. I thought we did pickleball the other day.
I don't like that. Why would I save that?
I don't know. But I feel like we already did something with pickleball.
I don't remember it. You might be creating memories that I don't have. I'm deleting that.
We did pickleball. Did we do pickleball?
Did we do the sit when you pee? We wrote that down somewhere, didn't we?
Yes. So it showed up for Thursday, May 25th. But I don't see where there's anything about pickleball on here. So why did you pop up? This is very strange. Very, very strange.
Sorry. I don't know.
Oh,
I have
my
no
Lanta.
idea. I
Done?
don't know. I do not know. Yeah, sit when I pee's on Friday. So we could do Jeff Bezos.
On that Friday?
No, I was thinking on the 6th. I'm trying to put stuff in for the 6th. I feel so much better when things are done ahead of time. I don't like things hanging over my head. That's really not that.
Yeah, we can do Jeff Bezos. I think there's enough time between.
At 7:20 though, is that big enough for that? Maybe we should move the WYRW to that 7:20 and do Bezos at 7:50.
Yeah, let's do that. That hair just came off my eyeball. That's disgusting. Thank you.
And I'm not sure what the story's about, but I'll find out.
So then that one will be ready to go. That day's ready to go. The 8th needs some TLC.
Montessori.
Mm-hmm. What about Montessori?
That's the style of preschools that Bezos is opening.
One of Beans and the Boys' daycares was Montessori, and I loved it.
What is?
It's super hands-on, child-led kind of thing. They had a garden that they tended. There was a small farm there with sheep and chickens and things. They all would work on the meals together and their own little ways, of course, being kids, and do the cleanup together. I mean, it's super hands-on, and it was really, really cool. Really cool. That's when the boy got into the habit of eating peppers and tomatoes just like apples. Because that's what they would grow, and so he'd pull it off the vine and just eat it whole, like an apple.
That is done. And you said the 8th needs some stuff. Oh,
Yeah, it does.
yeah, it does.
Grandma
Hopefully
got
that'll
a
be
new
some.
puppy yesterday.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Named Annie. She's a mini beagle.
Those are delicious.
No, look at her. Isn't she cute?
Oh my gosh! She at least she has hardwood floors. I was
She is
sitting there looking.
tiny.
She's cute, but oh, those dogs are trouble when they're growing up. They make some of the best friends ever, though, if you can make it through their childhood years. Yeah. Love beagles. Smart dogs.
Very smart.
Good all around dogs. So Shark Week is not until July. The end of June, July. I put it down.
Where did it go? Shark Week is July 18th or July 11th through the 18th.
Yeah, and I have it down on the 11th. I've already got that far planned out there.
You are way out there.
When I see something, put it down.
There you go.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Also, next week we're going to be doing O'Reilly Outlaw Nationals on air ticket giveaways. I forgot about that.
Oh,
So with that in mind now, we get to move a few things around. I say we do these at 7:20.
yeah, agreed. Which is fine because that frees us up in a lot of ways. Yes, we did. And then Friday will be full at that.
I'm going to rearrange a couple of things then.
Okay. Stop it, Facebook. "17 seconds.
La 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 la.
Sunshine, then a slight chance of rain and storms with highs in the mid-80s. We'll see clear skies and mid-60s tonight. Sunshine with a chance of storms tomorrow afternoon with highs in the mid-80s. And then Saturday, we've got a chance of rain and storms all day with highs in the mid-80s.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radars just showing a few clouds over the 4 states.
72 in Miami, 71 in Pittsburgh, 74 in Joplin. To get signed up for severe weather alerts, head to the KIX app.
So we're wanting to know, what is the TV show that you didn't get into until long after it had ended?
Hey, you can call or text to let us know, 623-1025.
Or you can tell us on Facebook
Here's Dustin Lynch.
on the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Riding roads.
That was beautiful. So the video is up on the website, on the front page.
Oh, it is. Thank you. Thank you.
I just thought to check. Welcome back, Megan.
Gosh, so much to do now all of a sudden.
All of us, I don't.
Wondering, it seemed like we had a weird number of tickets to give away for this.
We had
No, I think I'm thinking of the one that Kylie almost got. I'm going to have to go look at the PRF to be sure.
I thought it was 5. Or is that the one that she almost got and didn't?
It is a weird number. There are 12 pair.
Okay.
So we'll give a pair to MJ.
Yeah.
Or we'll
Could we do a 4-pack?
a family 4-pack.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those are made tremendous fun of in the radio world.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Calling about the show that I didn't watch.
Yeah.
until years later.
What was the one?
Dawson's Creek.
Dawson.
Oh.
Years done with, and I finally watched it last year.
Isn't that like a super drama-y show?
With Katie Holmes and, oh my gosh, Pacey. Do you love Pacey? No? Are you Team Dawson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making me want to barf just listening to this conversation, ladies. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dawson was so whiny.
She likes wine.
He was whiny.
She
and
likes
he was
it wine.
sensitive.
Oh my god.
And Pacey was the trouble like bad boy. I loved him.
Awesome.
It is awesome. I put all these braids in my hair, and now I'm taking all these braids out.
Means now you've got crimped looking hair. My wife does that. She'll put them in when they're wet and then let it dry.
Mhm.
Yours just looks kind of like you slept on it wrong, though.
Thank you. Your
Here to help.
kindness is
I am-
overwhelming.
It is. It is really overwhelming. Okay, yeah.
Wow.
We're done. Such good feeling.
I need to go shopping this weekend.
You really do. For clothes, you mean?
Oh, I'm not going to be able to shop this weekend. I'm going to have to go shopping
We went last
for something
night.
safe.
So remember I was telling you about that deodorant that I was using? That,
Yeah.
well, it didn't quit working. It just, things changed. It's like my body realized what was going on and said, you think, whatever. And so it didn't sweat, but there's no odor control. So there's no deodorant with that.
Right.
What was it? Simply Dry? Or whatever it was.
Something
It was
with a C, wasn't it?
DRI. It was
Yeah.
spelled. I think it was Simply Dry. So it did a great job at eliminating any sweating whatsoever. I mean, even when I got out of the pool, my armpits would be dry, which is weird.
That's crazy.
But it does nothing about your body's ability to produce bacteria and stuff that, of course, that then is consumed on a molecular level, and that's what causes the odor.
Mm-hmm.
So it did nothing to control that. So I've since moved to try to find another one, and we had to go last night. I'm liking this. I'm just using the Dove for men,
Mm-hmm.
the clinical
Yeah.
or 72-hour version.
Yeah.
I thought that's going to be really strong. That'll work, right? This seems to be.
Why couldn't you do them both?
Well, why would I? Why would I want to do them both? I want one that works so I don't have to buy two.
One will keep you extra dry. The other keep you extra smelly good.
For another thing, the Simply Dry was very uncomfortable. So when I put it on, I have to lay under the ceiling fan and let it dry. And then my armpits would itch for the next 15 minutes because it like stretches the skin.
Yeah.
And very uncomfortable. So
Sounds
I'd go
like
to
it.
bed and scratch my armpits all night like a monkey.
Do I want your shopping list, Kenda? Oh, girl, I got so much shopping to do myself.
So last night we went and did shopping for deodorant. Okay, now part of me wants to go ahead and finish.
Jimmy says, is your pool cold?
Yeah, I got in it first. We took the cover off on Friday, and it looked disgusting. Okay, it looked horrible. The water was clear, but there was collected algae and stuff all over the bottom of the pool and dirt, that had accumulated. I made the mistake of not shocking the pool before we closed it. So Saturday, I shocked it and everything tremendously. And Saturday, we went early that morning and I bought a new pool pole, a telescoping pole. I did a lot of the cleaning without getting into it earlier that day. And then by that afternoon, it was hot
Hold on,
enough.
4 seconds.
I got in and it was very cold. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with a slight chance of rain and storms and highs in the mid-80s. It's 74 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes. But on Facebook and at 623-1025, we're talking about.
What TV show did you not get into until long after it was over?
So after it had been done and over with, you discovered it maybe on a streaming platform or somewhere else, and you started watching it, and then all of a sudden, oh my gosh, this show is so good. And everybody else is like, yeah, it's been over for
it's
years.
Amazing. Terry actually sent us a text and said Friday Night Lights. That is another one, too,
Yeah.
that I never watched until it was off air. I binged it in college and loved it.
And they're like, why didn't we watch this when it was out?
Yeah, so let us know which TV show you got into long after it was over by calling or texting 623-1025.
Here's Cole Swindell.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. That was a really good setup, I thought. So anyway, I did get in it Saturday afternoon and finished cleaning it, and it was very cold, almost painfully so. But I was able to acclimate. It never did get to where it felt warm, but
Was it comfortable at least?
it was not comfortable. No, it was never comfortable. So here, you can see in the bottom, there's a little bit of stuff, detritus.
Yeah.
Okay? That is what it was down to by Saturday afternoon.
It's pretty, though.
See that? Yeah, you can see a little bit.
A little bit.
Down at the bottom there. Okay, so the water is clear. It's already turned blue. And now, I've got another picture I took at night. And I mean this is later that night. And it is crystal clear. You can see all the way across the pool. Had the lights working by then and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see there's my pagoda. I put a new hinge on the gate and a new handle on the gate. And my deck boards, you can see, although this picture is really pixelated. So you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4 boards left to change.
Mm-hmm.
See the difference?
Oh, yeah.
Those are the new composite boards. So what I'm talking about is you can see the old deck boards and the new ones that I put down.
Kinda wants to know what time's the pool party.
4 left. You're not coming. You're not allowed.
Rude.
And you can see my hinges right there, although that picture is horrible. You see the 2 hinges right there?
Mm-hmm.
So there's where I cut the deck. I put supports underneath, and I put those 2 hinges, those 2 little black things are hinges right there. And you think, oh, he's going to stub your toe on those. No, they lay flat. If I'd been smarter, I would have turned the hinges around and put them in between the 2 boards. But I'm not smart, and I've never made that claim. It would have been very hard to have secured them. Yeah. I removed my neighbor's house from the picture.
Good.
They don't live there anymore.
No. Let's go away.
Oh, here's a picture of how I did it. I didn't know I had that. So it looks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bless you. Bless you.
Excuse me.
They're flush.
So now, whenever we need to backwash instead of getting out, all we do is get out, flip that up. We yell at Google, say, hey, turn off the pool pump. She does. And then we just switch it around, do the backwash stuff. Which, when you're getting your pool acclimated, when you're cleaning it up after opening it, you have to backwash like every 6-7 minutes.
Oh.
Because it gets the filter so full of that dirt, it quits working. And it will, so you use a vacuum that you hook a hose to the water return, and then you seal off the water return with the lid. And it creates this massive vacuum through this hose to this thing with brushes on it that goes across the bottom that you push with the pull.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks all that up. Well, after a while, the filter gets full of that, and it'll begin spitting it back out into your water on the jet. And it also loses its ability to suck off the floor. So suddenly you notice you pull it up and feel under the vacuum, and you notice it's not sucking anymore. So about every 6 or 7 minutes, you have to get out and backwash again, which means you're lowering the pool level tremendously, the water level. So then you have to refill after all that's over. It's a big old process.
Sounds
but
like it.
I'm pretty good at it. Usually one day is all it ever takes me to get it looking perfect.
Mm-hmm. It looks great.
We also got some new flowers.
More?
Yeah, we got a few more.
When'd you get?
I thought I had pictures of them.
Are these the ones you got over the weekend or other ones?
Yeah, over the weekend.
Yeah, you
Did I
showed us
show
this-
you
Yeah.
the blue ones and the calla lily?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I won't bore you with those then.
It's very pretty.
I will bore you with my wife's pictures of all of them, though.
Hmm.
Yeah, here.
Mm.
So that was another big flower we got for the dag. Yeah, that was because I did not want to get in the cold water. My wife took a picture of her pool boy. There you go.
Oh, it's so pretty.
On the table there.
Mm-hmm. Sarah says she spent 4 hours in her pool on Monday.
I probably spent that long, so I got back in on Monday and just kind of sat in the water, for a long time. I went around on a floaty a little bit. It was still pretty cold, so I'd go in, get really wet and cold, and then get out and lay on the sectional and take a nap. We were listening to a podcast. We listened to 2 different podcasts over the weekend. Both of them were crazy good. Bob Odenkirk's
Yes, from Saul.
from Better Call Saul.
Mhm.
Him and his son have a podcast called Greetings from it's this comedy about this stupid town where they celebrate this guy who is he's the bench warmer for the bowling team, and he's the one that the ones who win the bowling tournaments they don't care about, but the one who's the runner up that keeps the bench warm, he knows how to sit on a bench. And they have a hot dog eating contest of 1 million hot dogs. Instead of just eating the hot dogs, they hide them all, so I have to go and find. It's crazy, but it was funny too. We listened to all 7 episodes of that, and then we listened to another podcast, which was a mystery that starred Daisy Ridley.
Daisy, from Star Wars. Yeah.
Was really crazy good. We couldn't go in until it was over. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Brandy and Jen.
Wants to know, which TV show did you not get into until it was off air?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
Here's Corey Ken on KIX.
So I've got to find the name of this now. The Bob Odenkirk podcast is called Summer in Argyle, if you want to look that up.
Summer in Argyle?
And it's very family friendly. There's not one bad word in the whole thing, and it's ridiculous crazy. It's just Looney Tunes off the wall. And there were some big names in this. What's his name played on Step Brothers with Will Ferrell?
John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly's in it. And he doesn't even get any billing, but I recognized his voice almost instantly.
Oh, they're pretty short. 17 minutes, 18
Yeah,
minutes.
they're little short deals.
Is this a new podcast? He only has... Oh, wait, there we go. I need to scroll down. 11 episodes.
So the Daisy Ridley one. Good gosh, can you give me a few more pop-ups? It's a story about her character Tamsin, who finds her boss dead on her bathroom floor. And the cover-up, it's Zoetrope is the name of it. Zoetrope, Zoetrope. And she gets blackmailed for this guy's murder by someone who's watching from another building, can see into her apartment. Anyway, blackmails her with this automated voice, and turns out she is somewhat responsible for his death, and how she covers it up and does this whole scam. It's very twisted. And
Zoetrope?
It's entirely dramatized, so it's like listening to a TV show. Only it's a TV show made for you to listen to, so you don't have to.
There it is.
Lends itself to being very visualized, and is very, very well done. It all takes place in Singapore, China, and she is there working from the UK as a banker, and it was pretty good. Does have some adult themes in places. So,
Yeah, these are all short. 13 minutes,
Yeah.
13 minutes.
so they're
15 minutes.
great, when you've got an afternoon and you're outside and you don't want to watch a movie, maybe you're just laying around enjoying outside, you can put on one of these things, and it's almost like watching a TV show while you're working or whatever. I really like them, and they're very short enough that you can quit anywhere and come back to it the next day, and,
Right. Stephanie text. 7 seconds.
And then you can go over and listen to Morning Kicks Extra. They're all about that
perfect.
length. Kicks 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine, then a slight chance of rain and storms with highs in the mid-80s. It's 74 in Joplin.
And we're wanting to know, what is the TV show that you didn't watch or didn't get into until long after it was over?
Yeah, you can call or text to let us know, 623-1025.
What was yours?
Ghost Whispers.
Ghost Whispers?
Yeah,
Isn't that the one with Jennifer Love Hewitt?
yeah, that's it.
Ghost Whisperer is another euphemism for fart. Ghost Whispers. You smell that ghost whisper?
Randy,
623-1025.
what show did you not get into until long after it was off air?
The Dukes of Hazzard.
Dude, you know
Oh.
what? Jen has never seen Dukes of Hazzard.
Not once.
You need to watch it. It's hilarious.
It's crazy to me that you've never seen that.
I don't know anything about the show.
See, this is another. Maybe we're going to have to rehab your TV watching,
I guess
too.
so. What show did you not get into until long after it was off air?
Andy Griffith.
Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da.
Yep, that's one of the best shows there was on.
Andy!
Yeah, hey, Barney.
What's the TV show you didn't get into until long after it had ended?
Firefly, for sure.
Firefly.
They never finished that show.
Hey, yeah.
I know, one season and that was it. It made me so sad.
Was it on Sci-Fi? What network was it on?
But it was a sci-fi show, yeah.
Didn't they do a movie, though?
They
that was
did.
supposed to complete the story?
It's not the same, though, Randy.
Okay, I'm taking
I got
your
a lot
word
of
for it.
feelings about Firefly still.
Tell us, what was the TV show you didn't get into until long after it was over?
You can call or text to let us know, 623-1025.
It's the 4 states, #1 for country.
Kicks 102.5.
It's all right. Own it.
Ah.
You have a few of these, I think.
When did you finally start watching? Oh, we're getting a phone call.
Oh my gosh! Name of the guy who started. Yeah, the Fox Van Dyke.
Yeah,
We've got one I need to edit. Hi there, Morning Kicks. What was the TV show you didn't get into until long after it was over?
Won't believe it. It was Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Every day.
Same here. I didn't watch it when it was on at all, but I have watched it twice afterwards, streaming it.
Me too. Well, I don't stream it. I watch it on regular TV every day at 11:30.
So Seinfeld is one of those ones I've never seen before, but it's on my list to watch it someday. I've heard it's great.
She's got a lot of stuff on her list.
She does. Me too.
Thanks.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. What was the TV show you didn't watch until long after it was over?
Game of Thrones.
When
Game
did
of
you start
Thrones.
watching Game of Thrones?
I started watching it like probably 2 weeks before the last season came out.
Oh,
And I started
no.
season 1.
So was any of it spoiled for you by the time you started watching it?
No, because anytime I saw it on social media, I just scrolled by. I refused to look.
Don't talk about it.
Yeah, don't talk about it.
Thanks for calling.
But, yeah, thank you.
But we'll never know what she was going to say back.
But what?
She was done.
Let's see. Megan says, Boy Meets World, Fresh Prince, MASH, Gilligan's Island, The Golden Girls, Leave It to Beaver is what Jimmy said. I've always wanted to watch The Golden Girls.
Here. I watched Golden Girls when it was on. Here's the thing about some of these old shows is that you forget them.
Mm-hmm.
Me too. Well,
Like with us going back and watching Moonlighting, there's some of those episodes I'm like, I don't remember this.
me too.
Most of it I'm like, okay, I remember this one, and I can almost predict what's going to happen, but it's
Mhm.
been so long that it's like watching it for the first time. what that was, that noise.
Someday. I've heard it's great. Never seen before, but it's on my list. So...
I'm just going to cut you off there.
But it's on my list.
She's got a lot of stuff on her list.
She does.
I'm working on it. Sein. Is that right?
F-I-E-L-D.
Feld. Seinfeld. Seinfeld. Seinfeld.
Game of Thrones.
When did you start watching Game of Thrones? When
Game
did
of
you start
Thrones.
watching Game Wait, Bob Odenkirk was in Seinfeld?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Who was he in Seinfeld?
He was an inconsequential character. I can't remember who he was, but
They didn't even have his character's name listed.
Before the last season came out was when I started the season 1.
So was any of it
Season 1.
so was it spoiled for you by the time was any of it spoiled for you by the time you started watching it?
No. No, because anytime I refuse to look.
don't talk about it.
There's the phone again.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. What was the TV show that you got into long after it was over?
Well, my cousin kept, getting on me to watch it, how good it was, but I just couldn't get around to it. It was Game of Thrones.
You're not the only person that we've heard this from. I didn't watch it much either until the last season because I'd read the books already and I didn't want it ruined for me.
Yeah, well, I didn't even read the book, so that's probably pretty bad. But it turned out to be, for an adult, it was pretty good. It had everything in it that you could possibly throw in a series. So.
Right.
So when did you finally start watching Game of Thrones?
Including incest.
Randy.
Well, I mean, come on.
Well, on that note,
Oh, my God.
Thanks for calling.
You too, guys. Have a great day.
you too. Bye-bye.
It's got dragons, eggs, Khaleesi, incest. You got everything.
Like, wait a second.
Dawson's Creek.
Why do I do this, Randy? Why do I do that? Oh.
I try to help you. Isn't that like a
Oh. I sound like that
Yeah.
moose or whatever. Mm.
wildebeest?
Mm.
Yeah.
Katie Holmes. Oh my gosh. Pacey. Do you love Pacey? She awkwardly pauses. Nope. No?
Tighten this up a little bit because it got awkward through there. I'm like, what is this about?
No.
Yeah, I really like.
I'm like, are there teams? Are there really teams though?
Mm-hmm.
Making me want to barf just listen to this. Just. Crack.
Dawson's Creek. Like that was a running joke. Is Dawson cried over everything? They made a meme about it even.
Did they? Did anybody care?
Yes. And Pacey.
Not as herb.
Boy Meets World. Those teenage shows. It wasn't necessarily a network show, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, there's one you can bring back. Boy. I'm gonna take that out. Can you say something here about Boy Meets World? You liked it, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. What did
There.
they say?
Isn't that like another TV drama? Was it a drama?
Oh, it's pretty funny though.
Was it though, Jen? Was it? Isn't that like another TV drama?
That was pretty funny, though.
Was it though, Jen? Was it?
Well, I thought it was great. Feeny! Feeny! Except for he does it way hard. Feeny! 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 Feeny!
No more. No more.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No. Never watched it.
Randy.
What?
Randy.
I exposed myself to people in the park. I mean, I exposed myself to good programs, not crap, Jen.
Boy Meets World was
Now
amazing.
we got way too many calls.
Oh, my gosh. The story of Topanga.
Do
and
we want more
Corey.
born and raised festival tickets? Would you be able to do this? Yes, I
Yes.
think. Did we do a promo for those? I don't think we did we? No, because it was unusual bands and stuff, but we can do that for June.
Mm-hmm.
That might even help us out with our leftover week, depending on what week.
That's what I was thinking.
We could be done today with everything for the next month, children.
That is crazy. That's crazy.
Awesome. And then July, after July 4th, it becomes another wasteland of nothing, which is fine because one of those weeks I'm going to be gone. You'll be on your own.
Thank
so.
you.
You know, you've done it.
Oh, yeah.
But it'll be a much easier wasteland because we didn't plan. So
I mean, it will be an easier wasteland, though.
because the phone calls will be done.
One, I haven't been only around for like 4 weeks.
That'll be the same week that I took off last year. So you can
Plug stuff in from there, yeah.
try to do that. And we could also sometimes take even in other weeks and move those.
Mm-hmm.
If, like, say, I did the third weekend, you could take that entire week and move up. So if we plan accordingly, that's what I do with, like, evergreen archive stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh, kids. It was a show. Megan said it was a show. Yes. Oh, I thought Sarah said Boy Meets World was a sitcom. I read Stillborn.
Randy.
That's what I saw.
What is wrong with you?
That's unfortunate. Well,
Wow.
I was not excited about that. I
Holy
was
cow.
not happy. I was reading that going, that's wrong.
Go home.
Go home? Did you say go home? I'm going to go home. Jen said I have to go home, guys.
Wow.
Leave it to Beaver, Jimmy said. You missed a great call yesterday, Megan. I did.
I don't remember what it was, but it was great, wasn't it?
Like, why weren't we recording that? What was it? I don't even remember
I don't even remember
what it was about.
This is Randy needs it.
I remember there was a really good call yesterday, and that's it. That's all I can remember.
Thank you, Megan.
What was it, Megan? I do need a nap, Sarah, right now. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:32.
Wednesday, which TV show did you not get into until after it was over?
Text or tell us at 623-1025.
Here's Luke Combs on KIX.
Eating had something to do with this.
Eating
food
the gross stuff.
wife.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Yes. And then he paused and we're like, oh,
right.
wait, what?
He paused at the wrong place, and we went, huh?
What?
Yeah, that's right.
That was
Why didn't
so
I have
funny.
that going?
Oh, my
That would have been so
gosh.
good. Yeah, we
Oh.
did miss it. See, I've forgotten all about that. That's how quickly what we do in here goes. Gone.
Oh,
Always been that way. I can never retain anything that happens in this room.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I hope it doesn't happen Father's Day week because I know we've got a couple empty breaks, but we're going to fill those up so fast.
Can we dictate a little bit which week are on and off?
I'm not sure when the event is.
Isn't it in September?
We need stuff for the week of the 19th.
September 13th through the 16th.
Okay, so yeah, we could do it.
There's the phone.
Hi there, Morning KIX with Randy and Jen. What is the TV show you didn't get into until long after it was over? Coach. Yeah, with Hayden. I can't remember. Craig T. Nelson and what was the old guy's name? And I remember the guy who played his assistant to the talk like this. Dauber. Yeah. That I really liked that show. I mean, he was. Luther Van Dam. That was it.
I don't even know who that is.
Thanks for calling, man. We already have it. So he was saying Luther.
Van Dam was the funny guy. Yeah. And then Hayden Fox was the other guy.
Hayden Fox.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Was it Coach?
Coach, oh my gosh. I forgot. What was the name of the guy who starred in that?
Luther Van Dam was the funny guy.
Oh my gosh. I forgot. Coach, oh my gosh, with Craig T. Nelson. There we go. Had to fix that.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other guy's name?
Bob.
Billy Boy. And what was the other guy's name?
Steve.
Stevie. Little Stevie.
5 seconds.
What?
Carter.
Carter actually was one of the guys on the show.
1 second.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with a slight chance of rain and storms and highs in the mid-80s. It's 74 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in the next hour, plus the morning KIX takeovers getting ready to start in just 15 minutes.
So get on the KIX app and vote for the songs that you want us to start playing back for you to get your day kicked off right.
But we're talking about the TV show that you didn't get into until long after it was off of its regular seasons and everything. You know, I just thought of another one.
Which one?
Justified.
Okay,
With
yes, you were
Timothy
telling me about that one, but the Timothy
Oliphant.
Oliphant.
Timothy Oliphant, yeah. Awesome show. I'm like, how come we never? It was on FX back when it first was on, and now you can just find it in streaming. It's an amazing show.
So call or text to let us know which show you did not get into until long after it was over.
Dawson's Creek.
Dawson-
Was 19 years done with, and I finally watched it last year.
Isn't that like a super drama show?
Katie Holmes and, oh my gosh, Pacey. Do you love Pacey? No?
No.
Are you Team Dawson?
Yeah, I really like Dawson.
Making me want to barf just listening to this conversation, ladies. Just smelting angst
Great TV
everywhere.
show, Brandy Brooks.
What was the show you didn't watch until long after it was over?
Not as early as some of the ones I've heard, but I wish they'd bring back Boy Meets World.
Isn't that like another TV drama? Was it a drama?
Oh, it's pretty funny, though.
Was it, though, Jen? Was it funny?
I thought it was Feeny. You know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking
Brandy.
about. Hi there, Morning KIX. What TV show did you not get into until long after it was over?
Was it about Coach?
Coach! Oh my gosh, with Craig T. Nelson. And what was the other guy's name?
Luther Van Dam was the funny guy.
Yeah, he's the one that talked like this.
Yeah, and then Hayden Fox was the other guy.
Hayden Fox, and then there was Jerry Van Dyke that was on there too.
Yeah, it was hilarious. I love that show.
So, what was the TV show you didn't get into until long after it was over?
Game of Thrones.
When did you start watching Game of Thrones?
I started watching it like probably 2 weeks before the last season came out was when I started the season 1.
So was any of it spoiled for you by the time you started watching it?
No, because anytime I saw it on social media, I just scrolled by. I refused to look.
Which is the TV show that you did not get into until long after it was over?
Won't believe it. It was Seinfeld. I have to watch it every day.
Same here. I didn't watch it when it was on at all, but I have watched it twice afterwards, streaming it.
Me too. Well, I don't stream it. I watch it on regular TV every day at 11:30.
So Seinfeld is one of those ones I've never seen before, but it's on my list.
She's got a lot of stuff on her list.
She does.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
What's the TV show you didn't get into until long after it was over?
Call or text to let us know at 623-1025.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Oh, no. June 23rd is Take Your Dog to Work Day, Jimmy says.
I don't want that kind of a hassle.
You wouldn't bring Bella.
Not have to watch her and take care of her and say, you got to go outside every few minutes?
Not as early as some of the ones I've heard, but I wish they could. Boy Meets Heard, but Boy Meets World.
Isn't that a great show? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You really don't know the Feeney thing?
No.
Andy Griffith or the Walton? Walker, Texas. Definitely MacGyver.
Okay. We're done. It's been a really good topic. I mean, they filled up all the spots. So if they do... Oh, now she's going to rabbit hole.
I want you to hear this. I want you to understand this, okay? Okay.
If they let us do it the week of the 19th, that'll be perfect. I can move a song down to Tuesday.
Okay, listen.
Who are they calling?
Their next door neighbor is also their teacher. His name is Mr. Feeney.
Feeney! Okay.
Do you get it?
I get it now. I don't necessarily think it was worth the amount of emotional energy that you gave.
Oh my gosh.
But I get it.
I strive to be a Mr. Feeney level teacher. I think that's awesome, Sarah.
Keep
I love
on working at it. Okay. So I just moved something else.
Mm-hmm.
I know there is more 4th of July stuff. I have not looked. F yeah.
Okay, do you want to go ahead and call it?
Yeah, I think so. Tomorrow, guys, get ready for this because I have absolutely no idea what I'm getting ready to promote. Oh, we're going to do the Would You Rather, not Wednesday. We're asking, would you rather, if given the choice, there's no right or wrong answer to this, although I think there is. Would you rather have a night out on the town, all dressed up, gussied up, and, with all the trimmings and everything, or a night home in front of the TV in your sweatpants on the couch? Guess which one I would rather. That, plus we'll be talking about how there have been more UFO sightings in the last year than in all of our other history combined.
Ooh, weird.
What does that mean? And why is the CIA covering it up? Because they've released the number of sightings, but they will release no information about it. So we'll speculate what that might mean. Plus, a new movie for Jen's Movie Rehab. I am so excited about this one. This one has got to be one of my top 5 or 10 favorite movies of all time. So
no pressure.
A lot of the ones that we do, I like them. I recognize their greatness, but this one to me personally is one of the greatest ones I think ever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested to see what you think about that. Plus, we'll address Joplin's lack of lifeguard situation. We may have a solution for that.
Yes.
All of that tomorrow.
Have a good one, y'all. Bye.